So if I can touch on one more thing, right? A certain portion in the Bible where I think it was David was talking to the Lord and telling him, train my hands up for war. Really, in a sense, help me to learn the skills that are needed for the defense of life or for the defense of nation. Is that too something you see that if you feel that you're called for to be a defender, right? To be a defender, that is something that you need to invest your time, your thought, your study into to become efficient in that task that you've been called to. Do you think that's a moral responsibility?
I don't know that I would see it as a moral responsibility. I see that as something that should be done for the person who feels that direction of the Lord to become a soldier, a policeman, or simply a citizen defender. And perhaps your word is better, a moral defender or a moral responsibility. But I do think that we those that are able to do so, they need to do that for the protection of their family, the protection of those around them. Still going back to that same principle of blood guiltiness, God does not want innocent blood being shed because that is destroying his image and he will not tolerate that. And so it falls upon us. It falls upon that one that can handle a gun and is willing to do so, to get the training and be. For that very reason, I appreciate so much. So what it is that you and Laura and others that work with you are doing.
Yeah, and there's such a large portion of the population that will never seek out godly principles. They're going to live the life they're doing, and they have a natural predatory sense about them that really I think that no matter what, we have to set ourselves up for the defense of our not just ourselves, but for ourselves, for those that love us, right? Those that depend upon us. And that becomes just as much as it is your responsibility to save for your later in life, to work your business as well, to be efficient in your tasks, to know certain, to live your life and your family properly. I think that is one of those. I think moral responsibilities, God-given responsibilities we have to become a student of the areas that are pertinent to us, one of which is the defense of ourselves and our families. And as you said, it's up to you, right? It's really your responsibility. And so when I hear the gospel message, the biblical themes, they all have multiple avenues, but one of the themes that seems to be there is the tie back into really you're responsible for you. Evil does exist. You must know that and prepare for that day so that you don't become the victim of crime and that you preserve yourself for those who love you, or you're able to preserve those who you love, because right, the spark of divinity, as you said, is within them, and that should not be preyed upon by evil itself.